class this afternoon for all the guiding readers, right? And they have a slogan saying that we are not the best, but we want to become better with you, right? Okay. So today it will be the third class this afternoon, so you're more than welcome to be with us, right? Okay. So we have 44 guiding readers, right? And today our guiding reader is pretty special, and it is Fan Shengzong. He is Fan Shengzong, and he is right now in the United States, right? And you will just hear his name pretty frequently because catchy phrase is partly produced by him. And let me tell you, and he is a dentist in the United States, right? Okay. And the first time that he was invited to do the catchy phrase, and his funny question to me was that, what is catchy phrase, right? Is that eatable? Okay. So it was really funny, and he is our like a catchy phrase like a well editor, and he is also our interpreters, and he is also our guided the reader, and of course, right, and he is well the captain of the global teaching. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go to America. I like to be with you because you have positive energy. So, ladies and gentlemen, Shengzong from the United States. So you can start sharing and you can begin your presentation. Thank you. Venerable Mr. Zheng Yan and the message from the abode and all the readers online and in Kaohsiung. And I am Ban Shenzhong from Texas. Okay. And today, I'm gonna be doing the like a guided reading, okay, on the Master Zheng Yan's footprints, right? Okay, and my topic today is manifesting the essence of Buddhism. And I still remember on April 3rd, 2024, and earthquake, which is magnitude 72 in Richter scale, that happened in Hualien, and it was kind of a big shock for Taiwanese people. All right, and because of the building tilting and the rock falls and the landslide during Toronto, like national parks, right? And you don't know how big the disaster was. And we see a lot of like walls of homes cracks, right? And we witnessed like a lot of storage rocks, right? And we also heard the announcement from the government of the work and the school closure. However, we still see volunteers and the masters from the abode are doing their own jobs, right? Okay, and they make everything just go smoothly as usual. Okay, and all the volunteers and the monastic practitioners were just helping one another. Okay, okay, and they say to me that okay, we just accept everything that happens and do what we have to. Okay, so let's always be at ease, right? And we also have to make people at ease, and this is our responsibility according to Mr. Zheng Yan. Okay, and aside from all the disaster happening, okay, to the Jin's abode itself, right? And everybody from the abode still had to just send their love and help out all the people who need us, right? Okay. And we also know that all the volunteers really support all the like government like the sections and all the people, and you will see from the pictures, a lot of people are moving the tables and setting tents, right? And it was just 8:20 in the morning, just a few minutes after the earthquake hit, right? Okay. And the temporary like command center was there for set, okay? And of course, the commander was like Mr. Zheng Yan. And for all the like consecutive aftershocks, right? It was the day, okay. And well, during the aftershock, right, and the internet connection was still built up, okay. And let's take a video. Let's take a look at the video here. And you see, a lot of like a tumbled building and the rock falls during the Toronto National Park. And you see this is a school, and you see the rail, and it says Taiwan. And it's been 20 years that Taiwan hasn't suffered from such disaster. And this is a human world, and we just witnessed the fragile, like the fragile thing that happens just in front of us, right? So let's not say I'm not afraid of anything. We have to say that we need to be always alert. Okay, we have to be alert to everything. And the Central Weather Bureau also had an announcement telling us that we would have the earthquake within the 3 days, and you guys have to be really vigilant on this. And the most important thing is that we have to keep pious and calm ourselves down. And this is our piety. And our piety lies in all the moment that we think about good deeds and we think to benefit the society. And this is the auspicious atmosphere. And I often also say there are so many disasters in the world because of a collective karma of the sentient beings. So we see that the people who create the bad karmas are usually more than people who create the positive karmas, right? And it makes that when disaster strikes and the disaster will just happen, what we can do is do more good deeds so that the disasters would be just reduced. And let's always cultivate ourselves in heart. It is really important. And thank you for the preach of, and it is a fragile land. We really to have to seize all the moment and be pious, right? Okay, be pious, right? And because of the collective karma, and we really have to do more good deeds, right? And a lot of people just get rid of their own homes because of so many aftershocks, right? Okay, and in the shelter, and we see a lot of like blue tents, which are like compartments, right? And they are designed and produced by like high technology, right? And because we carry the empathy, and we are also telling you that all the products that you see on the screen are also eco-friendly. So they save not only people, but also save our like environment. And we will see like
Shall I introduce you to our complete solution for shelter? Well, you can see here we have three
okay, and
beds.
the beds are very strong, and we actually have a lot of improvements, right? And they are very important.
Very important
And
for
this is a jeans
especially
like a
emergency
compartment which
people
are
who
really
are not sure what
vital.
they're doing.
And this is a product that we can keep it away from mosquitoes, right? And they are made from the plastic bottles, and they are all recycled, and they have passed a standardized, like a standard in Europe and the United States, right? And mosquitoes are really deadly, like insects, right? So if we can have like such wonderful products, and we can sleep inside the mosquito tent, and we are just away from all the bites, right? And they are the ideas from Mr. Zheng Yan, and we need a complete system, and we provide more privacy to people, and this is a power, and we can just fold, this like a cabinet, okay, and you can just pile it up, and that is really amazing. And think about this, right? Storage is very important, and for wildfires, and they are really important for people to just mobilize and move everything they can, right? And this is a kind of distribution size, right? And we will see boxes and boxes there, and there's nowhere for them to store them. So we really need like such a like a products, right? Smart products, right? Okay, and here is also okay one more usage that you can just like store. okay, all the things that you need, right? Okay, and for people who are forced to leave their phone, and we really want to make them also be dignified, right? Okay, we want them live comfortably, and although they are forced to leave their home, and they should deserve it. And as you can see in the videos, and we can see Dr. Cai Si, okay, and he is the supervisor of Jinsu Technology, and he also showed us a lot of smaller inventions, okay, based on emphasis of Master Zheng Yan to just keep the dignity from of all the people who suffer from the disasters, and we just invented a lot of products folding chairs and folding beds, right? And they are okay, really smart, and they are really useful, and we can really use them okay wisely. And this is the logo of a Jingsi technology. And this is a really, really smart logo. And you can see there's a small circle down there, which is the seed. Okay. And seed means you will thought, right? And when thought was put in action, then you will know what we do. And it's just like the leaves, right? And Mr. Zheng Yan also preaches that, through all the abilities that we really have to carry up our inspiration, okay, put in a masters inspiration in your mind and guide all the ascension beings, okay. And Buddhism is the map of our life, right? Okay, and Buddhism, okay, the Dharma can just deliver people who are getting lost and they give us a clear direction, and it tells you what's gonna be happening next, right? And Buddhism it's just like a lighthouse that guided us okay, toward a positive way, guiding people out of suffering. If we can just carry the Dharma in our mind and act all through the Dharma, so I really encourage everybody to just put ourselves in mind to just inspire ourselves and be diligent working on the Bodhisattva path, right? And we can just turn the sufferings into a wisdom. Thank you very much, and thank you for starting with me. Thank you, Shengzong. Okay, and Shengzong, I, I, I was shocked by you, at the very first time, all right? Because I have to tell you that for the PowerPoints, right, for the guiding readers, right? You know that they have to hand in their PowerPoints to be just 1 month earlier, right? Okay, and I was shocked at that. Okay, and it was the first time that Shen Zong just played his videos right in a silent mode, right? Okay, and this is a new style, right? Okay, and I was really, calm, and because it is your style that I know, right? Okay, and you know that I'm a big fan of Shen Zong, and he speaks a good Mandarin and a good English, and he is talented, and he is good looking, and he has so many fans. I always remember the first time that he came over to Kaohsiung, and he just had a problem, okay, because he told me that his a flight was always delayed and delayed, right? Okay, and he was ready to just cancel our appointments, but he had the second thought that he could just just change his flight, right? So finally he made it to Kaohsiung, okay? So if you have the willing to do something, and you will be everything everywhere as you wish, right? Okay. So Sijin, saying that, okay, in a message that, okay, he always does a good presentations. And today his a guided reading is also wonderful. And the message from Thailand saying that, okay, from Thailand saying that, okay, Shengzong has like a wonderful and a charming voices guiding us toward all the like good things, right? And the Wen from Hualien says that okay, this is Shenzhou is just like an anchorman, like telling us like what is the news is all about. Okay, and we learn okay doing good deeds, from him. And the Siguan from Thailand says that he is really talented, right? And Sijing also says that when like Shenzhou is doing the oral interpretations, and he didn't do any like written preparation, and we know that he is really talented, right? So Shenzhou, okay, you can speak Mandarin and well English. So what else can you speak, right?
英语
And I can speak a little bit
可以还可以，
Spanish,
也可
and
以说
I
一点
can
中文。
speak Malay. I mean Malay, right? Okay, and I realized that I think you are using your AI, right? I can find it out,
对，
right? Okay, yeah, and this is like the function that we have in our computer, okay? And Guanxin from Canada says that, okay, collective karma is kind of dangerous, right? So we need to always cultivate ourselves, right? And thanks for a young, charming, and a good-looking Shenzong doing a wonderful guided reading. Well, for the guided reading, like every reader, okay, has 10 minutes totally, okay? So, okay, it is kind of a great job, right? Okay. And then the first time, and then we do the cross nation guided reading, okay, and then we did this, okay, beginning from Thailand, and that was kind of a good try. Oh, here we have Suyan from Japan saying that this is really wonderful and enjoyable hearing your voice, right? And then you just bring us back to the earthquake that happened on like April 3rd last year, and we also okay get like a fresh memories, right, about what we did, right. And we have one more message. I don't know where it's from, and it says that I see a handsome guy here, right? Okay, and we also have like inspiring like a message from China saying that it's a wonderful sharing that we can only just carry our life approach right through the right dharma, right? Okay, and the Winkai also writes a lot, right? Because we are running out of time, so we just couldn't read all of them. Okay, and Ran Si from like Malaysia, okay, saying, okay, this is brother Shenzhen. I'm sorry, okay, you should say, all right, volunteer, not a volunteer, okay. So, this is a really fun, but we can just witness the love of from like searching volunteers, right? A Yina Wave, okay, says that, okay, this is a kind of a smart and wise like invention of the AI technology that really cares about the dignity of people who suffer any forms of disasters, right? Okay. And the AI really helps, right? Oh, thank you very much, Shenzong. This is a very, very successful and wonderful presentation. So for the next time, okay, all right. So you have to begin so you can be just professional. But if you don't if you